Life takes unexpected twists and turns, and whether you follow the path or veer off course, your destiny lies in the decisions you make. These life pivots are powerful agents of change, and my next guest's journey is nothing short of inspiring.
Growing up, we were poor. My mom did the very best she could. She was making just a tad bit over minimum wage, raising 2 kids on her own. It got to the point where we were digging in the dumpster for dinner. By the time I ended up graduating from high school, I was trying to figure out, where am I gonna go? I didn't know how to apply to college. It was kind of like, what can I do with my life? So while I was in high school, I was in this Navy program, and I was like, this is an opportunity for me to food, a place to stay, money, and get away from here. I'm taking it. So I graduated from high school and decided the Navy was the right route for me. After I finished up my first 5 years of active duty, my wife looked at me and said, look, you're smart enough to go to college, and you need to go to college. So while studying chemistry and biology, I also had to make ends meet. I got a job as a security guard at a local hospital. I loved being in the ER because it moved so fast. So of course I started asking people to shadow, and I got a whole lot of no's. But I did get one yes. I was actually in the emergency room, standing outside, and there was this guy who came in, long white coat on, and I was walking with him, and I looked down at his coat, and I saw surgeon. I was like, so you think I can shadow you? He was like, yes, yeah, man, you can shadow me. I essentially worked at the hospital until midnight, stayed over until in the morning, went into the OR that next day. And we were in the OR with this world-renowned cancer surgeon. I walked into this OR, and it was a black surgeon. It blew my mind. And after the surgery, he sat down and talked to me and everything. And that was the first time someone had just like told me like, yeah, you can be a physician too. So fast forward 10 years later, I still have a badge, but this one doesn't say security guard. It says something a little bit different.
Awesome. Well, Dr. Ledet joins me via Zoom. Welcome to the show, Dr. Ledet.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
When you were a security guard, were you thinking that you would become a physician, or what did you have in mind for your career?
I thought I was going to be a social worker, you know, so those are the people who I saw helping when I was growing up. And so, you know, I told my professor at the time, like, I think I'll be a social worker. And she pulled me to the side after this chemistry class. She was like, I know you want to be a social worker, but you might be able to be a scientist. And I actually, at the time, I didn't even know of any Black scientists. So, you know, that idea was kind of far-fetched. I couldn't imagine this lifestyle, to be honest with you. I couldn't imagine this life. And every day I'm excited to wake up and live because nobody told me this was possible as a kid. You know, so I'm still dreaming like I'm a kid right now, just trying to figure out what can I do in the world because it's all new.
You've created a nonprofit organization. It's aimed to inspire African-American youth. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so the 15 White Coats is an organization that was founded after this photo that we took went viral, right? So, you know, especially with a business background, I got together some of my classmates and we were like, hey, we need to form a company because we can utilize this, you know, this notoriety to raise money to not only help minorities apply to medical school, but we can also take this photo, blow it up into a poster size and then put it in classrooms around the world so that kids can imagine like what they can be, right? So if you don't see it, it's hard to imagine that you can be it, right? So this photo hanging up in classrooms around the country now, and as we continue forward, is gonna be a force of cultural imagery to help children understand that this is what your future can look like. You can don a white coat, be comfortable, be brilliant, and it's okay to also have all of your culture and your identity.
You know what, man? People just never really understand the power of images and the power of seeing people like yourself in positions of power. That really is life-changing for a lot of people. When I grew up, for example, never thought that there would be an African-American president because we didn't see African-American presidents. So I really appreciate all your hard work. Congratulations. I know you've been through a lot of schooling, but it's well worth it, and you are representing very well. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much, Dr. Smith.
All right. To find out more about Dr. Ledet's nonprofit, just go to our website. The links will be up there. That's at thedoctorstv.com.